Hello, my name is Matt Russell. I'm an FX Power Course instructor here at FXCM. I want to welcome everybody to the Daily FX Walkthrough. Going to get started in just a moment. What I'm going to do tonight, as always, is walk through the latest technical report by Jamie Setley at DailyFX.com. So let's go ahead and pull up DailyFX.com, and usually the first thing I do when I get there is scroll down to click on Jamie's report. So let's see what he has to say today. Reading the synopsis on top, the euro-dollar rally from last week's low is probably the first leg of a larger rally. Nearest term support is at 126. So let's scroll down to get a little more detail. The decline from 160.40 is counted as either an ABC drop or waves 1 through 3 within a 5-wave decline. In the case of the former, price will remain above 123.27 in its way above 133.02. Support is at 126. So that's essentially what Jamie feels about the euro. I'll go a little more deeply into that once I do pull up the charts. Now the dollar-yen, as that's what we have been focusing on in these reports. The dollar-yen rally from 90.86 is testing a short-term resistance line. The rally is also in 5 ways, so expect a pullback to former support near 96 at least over the next several days. So let's go ahead and pull up the charts, and the first chart that I have here is the euro-dollar. If you recall, during the last few reports, I was mentioning the 61.8 fib level from the rally from the 123 figure. We can see that the 61.8 did act as at least temporary support. There was a tradable bounce off that level, but we can see that the fib level eventually did fail. So essentially what Jamie's calling for now, his favored count is that prices will remain above that 123 low. That's this low down here, 123.28 to be precise. So what we can do over the next few hours or a few days, depending, of course, on the price action, is wait for an entry close to that 123.87 area. So right now, yesterday I was speaking about that 61.8 to have a slight bullish bias against that fib level. Obviously now that's been violated. So what I would do now is just be patient and wait to get an entry closer to that 123.28 low. Now bringing up the dollar-yen, as again that's what we have been focusing on, and if you recall, this is the resistance line that I've been using, I think for the past, I would say 5 or 6 reports here, which are located directly above this report if you're viewing this presentation on the Daily FX forum. And as I was mentioning yesterday, I thought that this line would eventually fail. Let me go ahead and switch the chart pattern, the candlesticks to bars here, so you can see this a little more clearly. I was mentioning in yesterday's report how I thought that eventually this resistance line would fail. We can see that it did, and prices did break out above the line, then they came back down beneath the line, and then another rally above the line. So right now we're sort of meandering here. What I would say, and right now actually as I'm speaking, prices have once again fell beneath that resistance line. So what I would do over the next couple of hours, let's view this candle here, and I'm talking about a very short-term trade here. So please keep that in mind. Let me get a better view of exactly where that resistance line is. If this current candle, and again I'm recording this at 8:24 Eastern Standard Time, if this candle were to close back above the resistance line, then I might hold a slight bullish bias against this low right here, which is about 98.30. However, with a close beneath this resistance line, that would just kind of nullify this particular analysis. Again, this is short-term analysis, so you have to abandon it right away if things aren't going your way. So right now, if you're viewing this presentation, hopefully you're viewing it relatively soon to see how this current candle closes. And let me get a better view of that. And again, if it does close above, I would have a slight bullish bias. If prices do close below, that would negate the trading idea, and we would wait for prices to come down to the 96 area, which Jamie has listed as support. Again, my name is Matt Russell. I'm an FX Power Course instructor here at FXCM. Thanks for listening.